here in Phoenix with Jordan, who's a product specialist on the new digital aspect that's being introduced here by Bourgault today. Jordan, tell us about this.
Yeah, so this is a brand new technology for us. It's a brand new seating controller. It's a wireless iOS-based app that's going to be taking us kind of into the future with our seating controller capabilities.
So this is a totally new product for Bourgault, isn't it? You're kind of jumping into the digital realm.
Absolutely.
That you haven't been in before.
Yes, definitely. This is a ground up build from our team, BIC, our BIC software team, and it's been in development for 5 years. It's been seeding for about 3 years. 50,000 acres so far seeded with this system, over 100,000 by the end of next spring. So definitely not something that was built yesterday, but we are ready to go into a release with this at this point.
So this is going to replace the digital system that Bourgault had been using eventually.
The biggest thing for this system for us was simplicity. We needed to get to a more simple, easy to use, more intuitive system. Probably the biggest challenge that we've had over the last many years is just the complexity of the system and really the learning curve. So the focus from our team for this, first and foremost, was simplicity. Simple setup, simple operation, intuitive user interface. It got to the point yesterday in our breakout sessions where we were saying simple so often we needed to get a thesaurus to find another word for simple. Yeah, simplicity was absolutely at the forefront for this system. So what you're seeing with this app is everything is going to be accessible on one page. It's all going to be in really plain English, and it's just going to be really easy for owners and operators and our dealer network to be able to interact with and utilize.
So this will run with its own monitor in the cab. It won't run through a tractor monitor then?
Correct, yes. So it does run on its own with an iPad tablet, but right now it is also completely interactive. It's completely integrated with the tractor monitor's task controller. So that would be both for the John Deere side of things as well as the CNH side of things, completely integrated so that some of the functions are being done by the tractor monitor's task controller, some of the functions are being done by the Bourgault BIC app. But all of the features that we've had available are available with this system as well. This would be the CNH monitor, the Pro 1200 or the IntelliView 12, and it's the same thing, completely integrated with this monitor. We're able to do VR mapping, boundaries, mapping itself, fields, jobs, all that kind of stuff. And then with our BIC monitor, just like over there, we've got the metering, Dynacal. This would be a Dynacal change, so we can actually we can change it's recommended a new calibration factor, so I can apply a new cal factor. And then we also have the drill control, exactly the same as the other side. So product-centric seating it has simplified the way that we do our seating system, as far as the focus now is on a product rather than a tank. So we're not focused on the rate that's coming out of 5 different tanks anymore. We do still have 5 tanks on our system, but we're focused on the full rate of the product rather than an individual rate per tank. So when we're looking at our monitor, we're always looking at the product and the full rate, even if it's split between 2 tanks, rather than individual tank rates. So there is also a button bar, because it is challenging at times to find the right buttons as you're running through the field with a tablet. We found that a lot of our cooperators really, once they were seating, they just did all of the features off of the button bar. So we can do turning the master switch off and on. We can do things like going to float. We have what's called the mid-row bander isolation switch that lifts the mid-row banders up if you're about to get stuck or if you're plugging up with straw. Seed continues to go in the ground. We broadcast fertilizer. We can do that from here. And you can also lift and lower the drill from here as well. I mean, one of the big drawbacks with our previous system was it was fairly intensive to get a tractor wired up to utilize it. In this case, it's just putting a tablet into the tractor. The fact that this is an entirely in-house team for us, that's going to be a huge benefit for us, for our dealers, and for our customers. Our response time now to issues, to changing market conditions, to options, it's going to be extremely quick because this is just a ground-up build from our team. The other big thing is, we talked about telematics earlier, the ability for us to utilize and seamlessly interact with these tractor monitor task controllers means that for our customers, that data is going to be live streamed which is a big difference for us now. There's no more USB sticks. It's live streaming data. We know how important data is now to our customers and our dealers. The other thing is going to be that for updates, that's going to be pushed via the cloud. We're not having to do a major update procedure now. It's just all going to be done basically pushed through a software update.
Right, so tech doesn't have to come out and do anything. It's just
absolutely
download it the way you would on your home computer.
Correct, yes.
Jordan, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.